Welcome everybody to 48 Talk episode number 48. I am your host Rage Bali as always. Joining me this time is the usual crew of DXTakamina on the right, Derek on the bottom left, GinoZX on middle, and Yale on the bottom right. Hey everybody! It's our 1 year anniversary! Woo! Oh boy, I'm not quick enough. Here we go, yeah! Woo! Oh man, so much to clean up. Alright. What's up everybody? How you doing? Let's talk.
Oh man.
What the hell was that?
Oh my god.
Somebody's a little excited.
I am excited.
Oh man.
Robin, literally, what fell on you? That's really dangerous. Yabai.
めっちゃやばいわ、本当に。
That's so yabai, huh?
Oh
Alright, enough of this. Okay. Oh,
man.
Wait.
man.
Alright. So don't know. Today is a special day. Not only this is the 48th episode of 48 Talk, but this is really our 1 year anniversary.
On the date.
On the day, yes.
Oh man.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys already for watching this for a whole year, for experience. It's been crazy. I never expected that I would be doing this fully for a year. And we plan on keep on continuing, of course. But yeah, let's get into the actual show. Well, you know, we always say this every week. Sosenkyo has started, and now the girls are in full force going crazy, you know, in media and in showrooms, for a good example. Doing extra mileage, maybe at handshake events or on other stuff. Go! Who wants to talk about a little bit about that?
Well, I would say there's an actual ranking right now, and I think Yeo linked us, and it's quite an interesting ranking if the Sosenkyo were based on that. Of course, it hasn't. The single sales hasn't started yet, but it should be a bit of a strange indication if this were the actual ranking for the Sosenkyo. Let's keep it at that. But showroom wise, myself, I can't really watch it because of work or school, but I know someone who watches them mostly. So, Yo, do you want to do the honors on commenting about the showroom?
Oh no, I don't watch as much showrooms that you think I do. I just randomly just drop by their random streams. I'm like, oh okay, I'll look at who's in. And the funny part was like, I just went to Kuka's stream like yesterday too, and like Kuka's is like, oh, like I just randomly type, oh, I'm watching from Canada in full Japanese, and like she randomly speak in English. I'm like, what? Why are you randomly speaking? Then I literally said, oh, I can speak Japanese too, but she's like, my English. Then like, like she's asking people, like she's asking Japanese people how to say like, oh, how do you say his name? Like how? How? Like she was literally trying to say, how do you say your name? But like, how is your name? Like she's saying. Also, the second part is like Iwatan and Yamabe Ayu were just randomly doing karaoke, and like they have like synchronized stream, right? So like Yamabe and Iwatan was there, and like randomly Machurin comes out. I'm like, why the heck is Machurin here? And as shown in if you're not part of the Unka group yet, you know, wink wink.
Subtle.
Nice.
We have Misugi's there, you know, and I posted a picture of Hiwatan's stream, Yamabe, and Machurin, like all three, like at the same. So which one do we have to watch here? They're literally the same.
Yeah, it's crazy. It is
Well,
fun though to do that once in a while because the chat in different areas they can all
Oh yeah.
pan to each other and then they're like, "What is saying this chat? What is saying this chat?" And then they compare it.
Oh man.
yeah, I think Yayo, you experienced just a tiny bit of Kuka's amazingness. So I'm sure
Hi,
as she
Muse,
becomes
just say.
bigger,
Yeah.
yeah, she of course she starts speaking to you in English. She's just one of those girls that could do anything. So yeah, that doesn't surprise me. You had that experience.
Yeah. So by the way, for those who always watch the show, Derek usually has a different background. So where are you, Derek?
Yeah. Japan, weirdly enough. Yeah, I'm actually in Tokyo, and I'm here for a little while. So it's been a lot of fun, and I actually didn't even think I was going to be able to do this anniversary episode. I was really bummed, but somehow I'm up at 5 in the morning,
Oh wow.
and we made it work. So
We're the worst. Tell us a little bit about the stories
Yeah.
you have so far.
yeah, yeah. Like I've actually, I didn't know if I was going to be able to do much AKB stuff this time around, but I was actually able to go see HKT yesterday at the HKT Handshake event, and they did like a little mini live. They played some games on stage. I got to do a lot of handshakes because I sort of went crazy and found a bunch of handshake tickets in Akihabara in like some anime shop,
Oh, wow.
and they were cheap, so I was able to get a ton. I'm gonna be writing it all up, of course. It's gonna be extremely detailed as usual, but had a lot of interesting experiences. Um, I won't go into all of them because that would take up the entire hour, but I will say just two highlights for me.
Yeah.
One was, and I was explaining this to you guys before, Moriyasu Madoka was
Ah, yeah.
really interesting. She was like, there was her and Motomura Aoi. Or no, it was Moriyasu, Rikopi, and Jito Noene. It was those three. So, and when I went in and I shook Moriasu's hand, I told her I really liked her piano music. As soon as I said that, she was shaking my hand, and she was like, crunch. She was like, ah. I was like, ah, and she wouldn't let me go. And then I was trying to move past her, and she wouldn't. She kept holding my hand. Rikopi, poor Rikopi, is trying to talk to me, and I'm like, I don't know what to do, and then poor Jito, like by the time I got to her, she's just looking at me like, I'm sorry, I don't know what to even say to you because Moriasa blew my mind. And that
Oh
happens like
man.
for you guys know what I'm talking about. Those of you who've gone to national handshake events
Oh
or
yeah.
handshake events, you just when that happens, you don't know what to do.
You just get
So,
mesmerized, yeah. Normally,
oh, completely.
it happened to me as well when I was visiting Gina. Back then, she
Uh-huh.
was really genki, and I was really stunned at her beauty, pretty much. I was there, and normally I am quite capable of speaking Japanese, but I was like,
Mhm.
what do I say again? I forgot anything. Yeah, I forgot anything. I don't know what to say. And just like that, my time was up, and I had to move on. I was like, I wanted to say so much, but I just got an instant blackout for some reason. I was like, huh?
Right. I told Gina she was one of the main reasons I went because she was, but she just looked at me and first because she had that like, oh, you're a foreigner look on her face, and then she was like, oh, okay, and then she fished me. She said, thank you. She's like, I love you, and I'm like, you're not gonna see. I was ready for that because of
Yeah.
Koto Natsuki when she did. So I was like, I was like I love you too, of course.
But do you think, Derek, they are doing the extra mileage for the Sosenkyo? They do the extra effort in handshake events?
I would just say HKT girls are just ganky to begin with.
Yep.
So like they were all incredibly fun for the most part. The Hana-chan was going extra mile. She was super crazy. Vivian was probably the craziest of all of them. She's insane. Boss, of course, was Boss. And when I met Boss and I told her I like her on television, she looked at me and she was like, I'm a beautiful girl in English. But you told me, Robin, that was from something, and I didn't catch that. What was that from?
Okay, it cut out a little there because of the connection. Yeah, what I basically said is she already used that line of saying that she's a beautiful girl HKT versus NGT or Sashi versus Kitare Rie. That
Yeah,
variety
so
shows.
yeah, it was amazing. So other overall was like an extremely wonderful experience. Also too, just as a side note, I've been going to other shows. Like I'm a huge Guso Drop
Yeah.
fan, and so got destroyed by them a couple
Oh
times. I'm
wow.
actually going to them today. I'm
Nice.
going, yeah, I'm going to see him again for like the third or fourth time.
Oh
And
man.
I actually saw on one of their shows last week another band. I know this is all AKB talk. I'm just gonna drop this real quick.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's I literally had tears in my eyes because they were so incredible. Yana, koto, sotto, mute. So if you guys have a chance to check them out, anyone who's listening, give them your full support. This group of girls, they're unbelievably talented, and the music is incredible. Yana, koto, sotto, mute is definitely going to be one of those groups you're going to hear a lot more in the
Oh
next
wow.
couple of years. So
Of course,
they're
yeah.
fresh.
Oh wow.
Just
Of course,
it-
the link will be in the description, so you guys can just click the link and you give them a visit. Because what it sounds like, I really need to check them out. Because I really like Kusodrop myself, so I'm quite interested actually. So it has sparked my interest. So yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
good.
I'm gonna go see Yanakoto on Thursday, so I'm excited. I think they're doing their own show, so yeah, it's a bit fun. Typical Japan trip.
Well, you had the handshake event, and after the handshake event, I believe Miyawaki Sakura did a showroom where she,
Oh, she did.
does a karaoke session, and it's actually pretty fun to watch. First of all, the MVP of the show is her cat. It always lies around, and it just keeps annoying her when she tries to sing a song, or when she sings a song and she doesn't sing it quite well, the cat just lays aside or just puts his head into the pillow or just goes away. It's funny to see, but it's pretty cute. And like I said, Sakura has been growing a lot. I think last year we were talking. Well, mostly I was talking about that. She isn't well for the group or she's selfish. I think she learned. She learned to adjust, and now she's getting more realistic about her situation and getting better at it. So
Yeah,
that was a fun watch, I would say. Yeah.
She was one of my favorite handshakes of the day too. I waited till the very end of the handshake to go shake her hand, so I was able to get through her queue like pretty fast because before that you couldn't. It was like looped.
Yeah.
There's so many. It would have taken forever. But she actually tried to talk to me and asked me like where I was from and stuff, and super friendly, a lot more friendlier than I thought she would be.
That's good.
So. And she's beautiful, of course.
Yeah.
Yume no kiss me.
Yep, that's a signature song. Oh man.
Love it.
Yeah.
So hoping that's for a copyright strike though. But oh well.
Maybe with this episode, if you guys knew what I was actually doing at the start of the show. Okay. I watched some other showroom, and that was pretty much a highlight of the week for me. First off, we had a Okada Nana showroom. Well, she did two of them. One just in her home and no normal questions. The other one was a 4.5 hour karaoke session with several guests.
Wow.
With Okada Ayaka, with Murayama Yuri, of course. Mion showed up. Sakura showed up. I'm trying to say her name right. Shin? Well, her nickname is
Huh?
Shin-chan. Also
Shin-chan,
from
or-
T4. No, not
Oh,
Shin-chan.
Ayanan, sir?
Yeah, Ayana, I think.
Oh, Shinozaki Ayana.
Yeah.
Shinozaki Ayana.
She
Yeah.
showed up as well, and they later did a showroom, and then Murayama Yuri showed up with Okada Nana. Well, it was first with Murayama Yuri, and then a jealous Okada Nana showed up, and they later grew ground rules. This is my
Oh,
woman,
wow.
stay away from my woman. And
Oh wow.
the funny part though was one moment Aynan sneaked in a kiss on the cheek on Murayama Yuri, and then well, Nachan didn't see it. But Yuri was like, Nachan, she's kissing me, help me. And then Nachan got mad, and they were like, oh, you need to keep your distance. Stuff like that.
Oh,
So
wow.
it was pretty cool to see. It's like, oh, they're so cute together. But yeah, this is what showroom's happening. I think a lot more showroom madness is going to happen. Because, yeah, next week the CD will be out. And
Yeah.
It will be out in 3 days.
Yeah.
Mm.
well, next week,
3 days
3
from now.
days. then the first day sales will show up. Then we have
Oh,
that
yeah.
special stage. You know, store closes, stage ends, and then we have.
The big
Well-
reveal. Oh yeah.
I think a lot of the girls are nervous on what
Yep.
rank they will be.
Oh,
They
yeah.
will decide a
Uh-huh.
lot, and even for the fans, it's like, okay, I haven't decided who I will vote for yet. Let's see what the rankings are, and then they'll have an indication on what to vote, and then
Yep.
everything goes insane.
Mm.
You know, some of the biggest changes were there. 2 years ago with Komiyama Haruka is a big one.
Oh yeah.
She was on the first day sales pretty high, and then at Sosenkyo time she didn't even rank at all. Of course, now it's all good, but that the first day sales is so important. It also decides the big one on Mayu and Sashi.
I think, to be honest, I think it's for some members it's pretty important because, as you said yourself, for some of these members, they just they aren't really realistic. Of course, you have a certain expectation of the first day sales, but everything can change. So
Yeah.
what does it even say, to be honest?
Usually you can say the first 32 members that rank on the first day sales, they usually are guaranteed a ranking. But besides that, it's an all open ball game. So
Yeah,
yeah.
it's go nuts.
Yeah,
be honest.
last year I think 20,000 was the number one, something like that, or 30,000.
Yeah, something like that.
And
yeah.
and that's only the day one sales, and it could end up to 243,011 votes.
Yeah.
So you'll never know how that will change.
Yeah.
But
That's
I
true.
would say it is important just to give like some indication of where
Yeah.
things are going. Gonna be an
Well,
info zone.
it's interesting. We're going to talk about like rankings and stuff, especially for Sosenkyo, because Sashi yesterday was, I guess, going crazy on her like personal mail stuff, and
Yeah.
her fans are reading. She was saying how, she hates herself because, like, she doesn't think, like, her fans are going to do what they're supposed to. Some Chinese fan came to her the other day and was telling her, like, they can't support her like they did last year. Although Chris Stafari, who I was hanging out with, he was like, are you sure that wasn't just a Mayuyu Chinese fan screwing with her? But she's getting even nervous. I mean, even the center is, freaking out. So it's from top to bottom, I think it's here, man. I mean, they know, like, as of next week, like, everything's gonna change for them on so many
Yeah,
levels.
pretty much, yeah.
Maybe she thought it was a risk. Like last year, she got number one. If she ended it right there, go on a high note, 3 times first in ranking, have your own single 2 consecutive wins, highest votes ever, and then maybe this year she doesn't get that number one spot. They'll be
Yeah.
remembered by, oh, your last spot. What did you end? 2. Oh, you left because you
Ah.
ended 2.
Yeah, so that's quite a bit of pressure on it. So, but I don't think anyone is also waiting for a third consecutive win. But so
A
that's
fourth.
the dilemma.
A
Fourth
f-
actually, but yeah, third consecutive and the fourth total. So it's a
Yeah,
bit of a
the-
double-edged sword. So yeah.
We of course, at the handshake event, all of us were the Sosenkyo was top topic for discussion, and the current vibe is mostly, like I said, like, Sashi seems extremely nervous about it, but we were also talking about Dasu, Suda Akari, because I was going on about how, like, this year would be a bad year for her because last year was a good, and historically Sosenkyo, she's gone up and down, up, and this one will be down. But somebody I was talking to was saying how Dasu fans are the craziest fans of any member when it comes to Senkyo, and he was telling me, he's like, you have no idea how crazy and nutty they are. He's like, they will probably destroy it for her. So she's gonna rank deep, I think.
In general, SKE fans are crazy. We of course saw it with Tani Marika
Oh yeah.
on the year when
Yeah.
Matsurena was leaving.
Mhm.
Another one with Shibadaya
Oh, yeah.
also had a high list. There was always
This
the
was-
few SKE
yeah.
members that are getting those votes.
This was also the point of discussion you just said for SK fans about Jirina maybe having that go against her because they don't support her as much as the Tokyo fans for Jirina do, and so Jirina's been split with her fan base, and so there's an idea that maybe that's going to hurt her. But then somebody did say that they think like Jarina actually has a shot, because they said, when Sashi won, and she beat Yuko, like she was, I think, 4 the previous year, and they're thinking, hey, it could totally happen, like. So there's some interesting vibes I felt here in Japan about some
Speaking
of the bigger things,
speaking of
bigger races.
Jurina, she actually has a big show. I already mentioned it quite a few times. It's because of Tofu Wrestling. Not only Tofu Wrestling is surprisingly getting better every episode, as I was saying. Jurina became such a wrestling fan,
Oh,
and
yeah.
she adjusted it so well. She goes to their shows regularly, to New Japan shows. The fans know her from New Japan Wrestling, but they never knew
Oh,
her
yeah.
before. She is now evolving into this whole new crowd, and and she's appealing to that, showing wrestling move, but legit showing that she's interested in it. Adjusting to that, meeting the wrestlers, doing some collaboration with them, photo shoots, commercials, name it. Last episode, or the newest WIP,
Oh,
she
yeah.
even updated
Oh, man.
this. The number one guy right now in New Japan Pro Wrestling is Okada Tahashi, I would say.
No, Kazuchika Okada.
Kazuchika Okada.
Katsuchika!
Yeah.
All right.
Rainmaker!
Yeah. So his nickname is the Rainmaker. His finisher is also the Rainmaker. And
Yep.
Jurina used that move on Dasu, per se, in the episode.
Oh, yeah.
Point for point, perfectly executed. Yeah, beautiful clothesline right there.
Yeah.
If you are, well, basically I'm a wrestling fan still. When you see wrestling outside of your own world, you get excited for that. And I think you would say members are fishing. She just took a giant boat with a net and just hoisted out of the water, and has just obtained so many new fans just by doing this. I would say a lot of other members are trying different markets. What fans, what type of fans don't have yet?
I do wonder how many Japanese wrestling fans are, because of the way she's been promoting with the show and with New Japan and stuff. How much are they willing to buy a CD just to support her? How many of those people are actually, they're like, oh yeah, this music is also pretty fun,
Yeah.
Or is this just a gamble that she's like, okay, I'm just gonna try this and hopefully this will work out?
I would say a bit of both worlds. She's definitely interested in wrestling, so she takes on it because she's enjoying it. But she also knows she needs to market herself well. I think in the Tokyo Dome alone last year there were 70,000 people watching, or
something
were
like
there
that, yeah.
live. Just imagine a fraction of those buying 1 CD, 2 CDs. Then you have all the millions, literally millions of people watching that. Then you also have the international people who are noticing, who is this girl that's also been showing up on New Japan Pro Wrestling?
Yeah, but that's what the point I'm trying to make. Of course, there are a lot of people. There are a lot of people that are interested in wrestling and stuff. But how many are actually willing to, buy a CD to support her? That's my question.
You can say that for all members. I would say with Sashi, a lot of them, she gets a lot of votes because she's on different channels. All these outside of AKB48 projects. Even her co-host, the MC is Koto. He never did anything buy any Sosenkyu CDs, but ever since Odakake, he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna vote for Sashi.
He's buying,
of course.
yeah. He's buying.
True.
I'll vote for Hana-chan.
Yeah, true. But look at that. Look at that this way. Just give an example. Like, how many people are watching Wrestling Kingdom? Like 10 million, 1 million, 5 million total, I think.
A lot.
Yeah. Let's just keep it at 5 million. If only we're like 1% were to buy a CD, that's quite a bit of CD, and it's actually
that's 50,000 votes. But is that enough?
exactly. I don't know. If
With her
I don't know.
usual fan base, maybe.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, we have. I feel like this Susenkyo race this year is just wide open in many ways.
Yeah.
I mean, you're still going to have the usual suspects ranking and stuff, but I think where they're ranking is where it's going to be interesting. And then you have so many open spots, so any of these outside factors can really play a major part in where they're going to end up here in a couple weeks. It's just fascinating to me, this Sosenkyo.
I
So many question marks.
The main battle will be Sashi versus Mayu, and then RKO out of nowhere, Matsuya Jurina just takes him out.
I mean, it'd be
That's
ridiculous.
so.
The
Oh, man,
biggest upset ever, in my opinion.
Oh, speaking of this, like, cause you know, like Wrestle Kingdom, right? They were showing
Yeah.
Jurina and the others, and like my friend who's actually a wrestling fan said this, like, oh, I thought it's cause the English commentary is different, cause like every
Yeah.
time they see Okada, they say Okada's fighting, like, oh, look at all these girls chanting for Okada and stuff. So I'm like, there's like a thing here, like we were talking about voting for Jurina. They basically know Jurina as just like a normal fan, not an EKB member. So.
Oh wow.
Right.
Nice.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, they're
She
now
has a chance.
in the house shows. They are always searching for Jurina, and when she gets
Yeah.
panned out by the Japanese commentary, like Matsuya Jurina once again showed up. She's supporting again, and then even on Twitter, she's like. I saw this happen before my own eyes. Every day, it's like, oh, she's following a new one or a new follower. Oh, that's this wrestler or is this wrestler. Oh, even Kenny Omega is now following Jurina.
Yeah.
It's like,
What the hell?
I'm saying, if Jurina is gonna take it, this is a good step in the right direction of getting
Isn't
those
she
moves.
even followed by the Young Bucks as well, though?
Yeah.
I remember because they had a heart smiley, big heart smiley towards Jurina. I was like, what?
She was wearing. She was in the Bullet Club museum or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
While wearing a Bullet Club shirt.
yeah, I mean, if she even gets a fraction of these different wrestlers' fan base, I mean, it's going to get pretty crazy for her. I mean, this extra influence can make up for any lack of votes because SKE fans can't figure out that, hey, she's the center of SKE. Maybe we should vote for her,
Exactly.
collectively.
So yeah, the whole wrestling thing is pretty much a wild card. So you actually don't know what to expect. So
Not at all.
Yeah, maybe it's a good gamble. Maybe it will pay off.
But in all honesty, the most important thing we have to talk about Sosenkyo is this. Tiny Marco, 55. Can we please get her down? Can we please push her down? Please.
I love the picture of her today. She was sitting on a cart and someone else just pulling her and she's just like staring in the depths like, I guess I'm sitting here now. She's so crazy. It's just fun.
Oh man,
Tiny Marco. Yep.
that's her for
girl.
you.
No, the other thing that our people are trying is Takahashi Judy. With her cooking, she's still sharing a lot of recipes and trying stuff out. It's also a different type of audience. You know, cooking is still some art form. People would like to watch it. There are whole Twitch channels that are people eating food. So
Just saying, her making stuff, making French toast for 5 days is just still too funny to me.
yeah, well, she was saying it as a joke. It only took 20 minutes, but yeah, 5 days. She was saying that to Mako. It's like, I want to make French toast, and he said, you know, that takes 5 days. And he's like, eh.
Oh.
That's jury for you, though.
Yeah. So, have you been watching the Mako showroom?
Yeah.
That also happened this week.
No, because I've been always in work, so.
I need to catch up, man. I believe
what
on
happened?
the Unko fan page, someone said she looked very tired and maybe not healthy.
Oh yeah, I replied like at one point, like I randomly skipped when she was saying she had allergies, like she's like trying to remove all the allergens off her body and it's not working. That's why she looks so tired lately. So
She's one of the most energetic members I know.
Yeah.
Always smiling,
Yeah.
always happy.
she said the allergy part. So I told Bona about it. Also, our Mizugi scanner, you know, if you want Mizugis, you can join us. You know.
Listen, you're
Wow.
totally promoting. Wow.
Oh yeah.
Another thing that happened is when GinoZX, I think we were returning from training, and you guys were just giving me another, hey, Nozawa Arena is streaming. So it's like, oh, let's check it out. So I put it on. Her mic was different than usual, so the sound
Yeah.
was all weird.
Um,
Um,
um, I
yeah.
think she's a manga cafe or something during
No,
that
no,
time.
it's actually at her home,
Oh,
but she moved to a
oh,
different location. Um, but yeah, so I usually do my stick, and because she knows English, I don't need to spam like the usual line I do in Japanese, like the greetings from the Netherlands, like
Yeah.
Oranda kara no go aisatsu. Am I saying it correctly? I don't know. Um, but yeah, so I typed, "Hey Nozawa Arena, how are you doing today?" And then I texted her, it's like, "You got my vote for Sosenkyo," and then immediately she saw it, she read it. She's like, "Yeah, thank you for voting for me or going to vote for me.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I really rank." And she seemed a little down because I don't think she has much confidence about ranking. I think she underestimates herself a lot. When I watch her birthday stage, she really doesn't want to be in the spotlight, even though the people want her in the spotlight. She has like a specific fan base, but I think she will get ranked this year. Oh hell no! I will try to help
Okay.
get in there.
Nice.
oh,
I think oh, go ahead. Go,
Uh,
you.
um, when I catch her, I think it was the start of the stream, and like
huh?
I think someone said, like, are you gonna do the English streams again? And she was saying like it's gonna be hard for the Japanese fans to do an English showroom because like I think she's targeting more the Japanese market less than the international market right now
Yeah,
because of the Seikyo
Yeah.
times.
Can't blame them.
So yeah,
Can't blame her.
I
Yeah,
think
can't
that's what
blame her.
she's doing right now.
That's the thing though. I think the international crowd is always determined. Like I'm gonna vote for this person, or I'm gonna go vote for this person. The Japanese crowd, they can change like that. You know, like this is my Oshi for the week, or this is my Oshi for the week. Oh, she said this to me when I saw her at the handshake event. Now she's my Oshi. So everything they do is for an impact. That's why maybe it's like international crowd. It's good. Okay, let's focus on the pure Japanese crowd right now.
You also have to remember the international crowd is really small, so
Yeah.
Compared to
Yeah.
Japanese,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
yes. So
Yeah.
don't waste your time if you're actually going to go for appeals. Just focus on the Japanese market.
Exactly. Besides,
Yeah.
yeah. Now,
The
besides, yeah. Besides, some of the fans, I don't know. It's more like we're not even like a drop in the ocean that is the Japanese fan base. That's what I want to say.
Sure.
But yeah, I don't know, man. It's
No,
really hard.
I was actually gonna echo what you said there, DX. Like I think we're a nice treat for these girls. It's like, oh, international fans, but of course I think just it's just so important for them to focus on the fact that their lives could truly change comes to Senkyo, and if they want that change to happen, they got to go where that's gonna happen, and that's anyone anywhere here in Japan. You got to show up. You have to be on something, do something,
Yeah.
and it's unfortunate because I do think, like in Nozawa Reina's case, she is the most visible international like member. Like
Hmm.
I think there's
Mhm.
no argument there really, and she really should, I think, in a way, pay attention to us because I think we're all the ones that are truly supporting her. Like, because to us, it doesn't matter if she ranks or not. Like, we're still gonna love her because she can speak to us. She's obviously international in terms of like her background, everything. Like, I don't know, like I think it'd be a mistake to ignore us regardless. But I don't necessarily know if ignore is the right word. That's kind of strong. More like you guys are saying, they're just focusing on where the votes are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so one other showroom I checked out was from Taniguchi Megu. And
Make a time.
I noticed at AK Bingo, she has a different facial feature now. Just, she has this, cute stand. Her eyes just sparkle a lot more. I don't
Okay.
know,
Mhm.
it seems smaller, her face, but more, I know it's more shiny. It's brighter than usual, I would say. And I noticed that this, like the sun currently shining directly in Derek's
Yeah, I
face.
was gonna say.
The sun is rising in the east. Um, she is what was I gonna say? So she was sparkling more like that. I don't know. Something else changed. She was like, maybe getting older. It was weird, but
Well,
she's very energetic, very Genki to appeal to the
Okay.
crowd right now.
speaking of Megaton, like a lot of the people we asked for their Senbatsu predictions, almost the overwhelming majority of people that responded to our videos
Yeah.
and messaging me personally also, they were all saying that they don't think Megaton's ready for Senbatsu. I was just thinking like, what? Like, she's not ready? Like, are you kidding me? But do you guys feel the same? Does anybody have an opinion about that? Because I'm curious why anyone would think that, I guess, about her.
All right.
I don't know.
What
I
is
don't
not
know.
ready?
Yeah, what does not ready mean? Is it means like is she too short in the group, or I don't know. I don't have a clear picture about
I
that.
I wouldn't say
Yeah.
she's short in the group because we had a freaking Mion do a center in one of the worst songs
Yeah.
2016 or the worst song of 2016.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more I think their image of what we mean by ranking because we ranked her in top 16.
Yeah.
Pretty much till 13 till 16, right? Not above
Yeah.
that or anything.
Low Senbatsu rank, yeah. Low Senbatsu rank.
So she doesn't have to be the MC during events. Like only Kami 7 gets interviewed. Not even Kami 7. Most of the time it's just top 5 now. You know, if they're going to a music station, the guy, the MC, doesn't ask her questions. She's just sitting there, just smiling away. So by that, I would say she's pretty much ready. If you see her on her stages, like the Team A stages, especially at the end song, with the whole like they're all dressed in the golden, and then this all this jazzy feeling. What's the song called? Yeah, she just has the big feathers, and she's the center of that song. She's ready, I would say.
Yeah, like that's kind of how I feel. Like I think she's had so much visibility this past year, and her recent Nemosu experience certainly I would think would garner some support, from fans because it literally encapsulated the whole idol experience of somebody going idol girl gets thrown into an experience, has to grow from it, has to endure, and then when she does at the end, it's all smiles. I mean, that's literally idol experience 101. And I think overall, because she's prominently featured on AK Bingo at times, why wouldn't she be ready? And also, she's awesome. She's just, I mean, she should be in a Senbatsu. Although I could argue a lot of these girls should be that don't get in it, but she really does, And I could see her just killing it this Sosenkyo ranking, just jumping mass and just she's in it, But ready, I would say she's more ready than just about anyone.
Well, last week we had Yeho do the Undergirls list.
Oh yeah.
And we actually should have made our own list, but I think most of us didn't because we had also other things to do.
I have actually a couple of mention of people who I'm expecting. In
Yes,
the
so
list.
let's do that. So basically, they're the ones that don't make Senbatsu but are fit to be on top is Undergirls list. Yeah, let's go a few rounds. So we know your list. Could you name one of them you're definitely saying there's going to be high ranked in Undergirls?
For me, I would say Kawamoto Saya actually. I think she's going to rank quite high, as well as Mikurin. I don't think Mikurin is powerful enough to enter Senbatsu, but she will be a high Undergirls member. For as well as Tashima Miru, I think she is going to rank in Undergirls. The same thing can be said for Riripon. I don't see her in Senbatsu yet, but Undergirls definitely. This is kind of a wish for Derek, but I hope to see Tani in Undergirls again. And the last I have in Undergirls is Sasaki Yukari and Tomoyoshi Asuka. I hope to see those two in Undergirls. And I was thinking about expanding my list a bit, but it was too difficult. Undergirls is so unpredictable. I really can't place a stamp on it on those members will rank, but those are a few highlights I would say that are definitely going to be in Undergirls.
Gino?
To be honest, I haven't really thought about it yet. I'm still struggling with my top 16, so to even start with Undergirls, I haven't thought about it yet.
Okay, so well, we had our list last week. Who do you have on your list right now in the top 16 that we're not expecting, or do you think, well, this would be a surprise?
To be honest, I don't think there will be much of an in comparison to last year, there will not be that many changes. Let me just grab something here.
Yeah, so last year you don't have Yukrin, you don't have Sayane,
Sayaka.
Yeah.
You don't have
Pararu,
Pararu. You don't have
Yep.
Tomu.
Haruna,
Kojaru, yeah.
Yan
Koji
yan
Haru.
kamen.
Harupi.
Harupi as well, yeah.
So, who are we? If someone is going to make top 16, and if I have the list from last year, who we're maybe not expecting, maybe I'll say Obamina.
Minarun, yeah.
Mhm.
Oh man, we
Mhm.
totally forgot about her in our list, but yeah,
She ranked pretty high last year.
Yep.
And to be honest, I would like to see her in a top 60, maybe the 16th spot. You know, like right in there.
I think I would rather see her center of the undergirls.
Yeah.
You know,
Mm.
have a center spot before you leave. Same thing for Minigishi Minimi last year, and that song was amazing, by the way.
Yeah, it was one of the best
Oh,
of
one
the
of
year.
the best.
Easily.
Yep.
It was fun. It was a good time.
I did basically reenact it at the start of the show with the confetti and the pedals.
Yeah, I totally could see it, Robin. Totally. Yeah, I saw Michan all the way.
Oh.
Didn't hurt. Okay. Well, speaking of then about our show, let's reflect a bit about the year. Does anyone have? Go ahead, Derek.
No, I'm sorry. I wanted to share what I had. I actually do have.
I'm
mine.
sorry, man.
I'm
Go ahead.
No, it's
Go
okay.
ahead.
Go for it.
No. I was just gonna say like there's a few people that like well DX actually your list is pretty much almost my list exactly except of course I wanted to include Tani Marco. Obviously she's my Oshi. She has to be there. Sorry. But also Tano-chan, Tano Yuka. I have a feeling she probably won't get that deep, unfortunately. Sorry, Haru. But I would say that like I really feel that Tano-chan, if anyone has a chance, because I think her fans are gonna really rally and get her there. Also Nakai Rika, I think is gonna rank super deep. Minoru will be good. Kaotan, we can't forget her. If she doesn't destroy everybody's Sasekyo top 16 list by jumping in, she will 100% be in Undergirls. And Shibuya Nagisa, you can't leave out NMB's other big hopeful.
Come on.
Karanu, right? Yep. Karanu Narumi from Team 8, I think has a huge shot. And I would say Yabuki Nako will definitely be there too. So those are kind of the ones I would say we could definitely expect to see in the Undergirls, if not in Senbatsu. All of them have a real chance. I'd even say Oya Shizuka. Weirdly enough, I think she's gonna have a weird pool this year.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I don't know. I actually feel she's gonna like rank deep. And I know that's the craziest thing to say, but considering all the absentee members that we have this year, not even just for the top 16, but even so many other members that have chosen not to participate, Oya actually has a nice clear path.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
many
she has a
graduates.
nice clear path.
Yeah.
So we could definitely see all these members really happen. Undergirls is going to be fun. They're going to have a strong Undergirls this year, and I think it'll be really fun to see their coupling song.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel it's going to be one of the best of the year. I'm hoping because the member lineup is going to be great.
Yeah. Well, if I were to speak on a personal note, one person I really wish to see rank before leaving, because she is actually leaving, is Shimada Haruka. She has done so much for the group, and I really feel like she deserves to rank at least one time before leaving.
Well, so if she, I'd like her to just rank, but let's put it to you this way. This would be interesting for the center for Undergirls. If it's not Kaotan, Minarun, or Nakai Rika, I would love to see Haruka, like Shimada, like get it. Any of those girls being a center for Undergirls, can you imagine? Like,
Even next girls would be okay.
Even sure, even next girls.
Just be a center
anything.
of any of those parts.
Yeah.
It's screw just getting ranked. Let's put her in a center position, and let's maybe try to change her mind. Maybe she'll be the first member to say, never mind, I changed my mind, I'm going to stay.
She's
You
gonna
know,
become a
because I
wrestler.
think that would be a first. I mean, outside of Joe Errico coming back and what's the other Ayaka, the girl who's has she's a couple kids now. But outside of those two, I don't think anyone's ever really come back. But what if Shimada beats them all and was like, you know what, I changed my mind. I'm not gonna be a wrestler. I'm gonna stay at AKB because clearly y'all love me and I have a future here. You know, so I'm hoping that'll happen. But that's hope.
Okay. Yeah, so let's talk about this quickly, because I wouldn't want to share the moments because I promised last week. So yeah, it's been a year.
Yep.
Can someone just make what is your highlight of 1 year of 48 Talk episodes?
Oh, for me, just getting started with this show actually, because when you pitched the idea to me and Gino, and we started out at Daily Motion back then, I didn't know what to expect, and almost missed a couple of episodes because of either mismanagement on my side, and it was like I never thought it would grow this big actually. So to be honest, it was a show we started out as fun, and I just
Still is.
yeah. And it was more like I actually want to talk to people, but about AKB48 itself and the love of it for AKB48. But there was no one to begin with here in the Netherlands. Here in the Netherlands, I only had Mai, but he lives in Thailand nowadays. And nowadays it's more like I don't know. And then you pitched the idea about doing a show about it, and I was like, sure, why not? I'm going to participate, and we'll see where it ends.
All because you guys showed me that one AK Bingo clip of Akira Saika.
I still regret it.
Okay.
Hey, you get it's with AnimeCon. It's going to be 3 years that you're a fan now.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's gonna be
Oh,
my
yeah.
3-year anniversary of being an AKB fan.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's beautiful, man. I can't wait to be there and celebrate it with you.
I would say my favorite moments is several things.
Yeah.
Well, Derek and Yeo, you guys also started out as guests. You just send me a message and want to be on the show. It's just because of this, it's like two very good friends evolved into this. It's like I'm very thankful for that. All the other guests who want to be on the show, just to name a couple, it's Nura, of course. That was
Of course, Nura.
a pretty big
Yeah.
one because then our view just went insane. It's like, oh my god, Nura's gonna be on. We gotta see this.
Yeah.
Then
Literally, what the hell does she look like?
Yeah, the first face reveal. It was actually the first face reveal of Nura, inderdaad. Oh, indeed. Yeah, whoa. So, like, I don't know what to expect about the view count. And it was like, for a Daily Motion channel, and we were like, 0 subs. Immediately, like, 300 or 400 views. It was like, huh?
wow.
Yeah, she's beloved.
Josh, of course, Mr. Josh Box,
Of course,
learned
Josh.
about our community, that it's actually bigger and we need to just inform ourselves. We had an episode about that. Then we have several guests, from NKM subs
Yep.
and
Anime Sword Master and
Haru.
Haru,
And Haru.
Haru, of course, we can't forget her. Mikarin was there. Yeho parents, they were guests also.
The MVPs of this show, I must say.
Yes.
I lost it when the first time happened.
The first time they entered the room. Oh my god.
It was so crazy.
So funny. I remember that.
Wow.
It's just
Wow.
just that crazy stuff around it that makes it so fun. And I forget it a lot of times, but actually before we start the show, when we just set up, take a while, the craziest stuff happens. Like, it's so
Oh, yeah.
funny. And then I don't record it. I'm like, I should record it. It costs so much space, and I'm like, maybe nothing happens. And then something crazy just happens.
Yep.
But yeah, so
Usually
that's my...
it's Yayo usually, like, because he has to go to the bathroom or he has to do something.
Yeah, so,
right when you're
then
about
I'm
start.
ready to start, and then it's like, wait, it's like, all right, just go, and then we wait.
Yeah,
And it's like every time.
Or just, before we started this show, when he put up some music, and we were like, why are you putting up some music? It's like, okay, let me fix this. And then he just he turns off Skype.
Okay, I'll turn it off. Boom, everything goes off. He's gone. Like, okay.
Oh man.
And he comes back.
I just meant to just close the browser on the other computer,
Yeah.
but I was gonna go mute, then I accidentally pressed the hang up button. So like crap.
No,
Typical.
like, anyone else has a highlight they want to share?
Oh, jeez.
I'll go last. Yayo,
Go
you
for
go.
I don't know what episode, but like I randomly shouted at the end of the episodes because I'm usually quiet during the show, so I'm like, oh, I should do something just to end the show. I think
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what probably happened.
It
So
became a
now it's
staple,
like
yeah. It
it's
became a
now a
staple.
tradition to do it.
Yeah, it's quite expected now, Yo-Yo. It's quite expected now. It's a staple of the show now.
It's cool. Yeah, we have like our own like resident like Woda that doing his like catchphrase. It's
Oh,
just
yeah.
awesome.
Oh, I didn't get
Um,
to do mine this time.
Yeah, you forgot. Well,
Forgot?
understandably, because I went bad nuts. Go ahead, do
Yeah,
your
some-
catchphrase.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
yeah, please.
Wait. Hanta Shifuyu kind of.
Yep.
And that
And
that right there is Yayo. That's
Yep.
him. He can't even. This is like you've only done it like once.
Nice
Like,
try.
and-
Next time, Yeho. All right, Derek.
And he's back to be a Kakyusei. Yeah.
So close to that promotion.
Keep training. One day, hard work will be rewarded. So, I would say I have three. One is the one episode a couple episodes ago we went off the rails, and it just
Oh, yeah.
it turned into this like bizarre surreal discussion about what was it, mermaids?
Little Mermaid.
Mermaid.
This guy.
Uh,
This
some-
guy.
Yeah.
It was all of us. We just it was the weirdest and strangest episode, but it was so much fun because I can't even explain it, but we just went nuts. That was probably one of my favorites. Also, when we did the episode where we defended Mahahon after her supposed AV
Oh
scandal,
yeah.
where like people thought she was like doing something obscene on her showroom.
I got mad. I
we
got
all-
really mad.
We got so intense about that. Like I was like almost tearful about it because I was so peeved that people would pick on this poor girl. And then when like Mahahon's character, it's Mahon. She's
Yeah.
weird. She just does weird like shit, and like that's just her. And so seeing her
Like getting
Get
entangled in her
destroyed.
hair with a new
Like,
device. She's like,
like when you see stuff like that, like you just realize, oh, that's just Mahon. Like she doesn't think, like, and she's so strange. So that was really an important episode, I felt, because we really tried to give a whole good perspective about why people should watch videos and love these idols, but understand that they're also normal girls that do normal things, like get hair entangled and put their feet on a bed and move them up and down. And we should be ashamed of ourselves for thinking the worst about that. So that was a really awesome episode for me because I was so into that. And then my biggest and most important moment that I feel that needs to be discussed is the fact that you guys did this. When I, as a fan, before being on the show and seeing that, my heart, like, it was like, oh, doki, 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 doki. Like, I wanted so bad to be on this the minute you guys started because I felt like I just wanted to talk to somebody. Because, in America, it's hard to find people that you can talk to. Like when I'm here in Japan, I was at a bar the other night, one of many bars actually this trip, and I'm wearing my SKE hoodie, and immediately they say like, "Oh, SKE, you're a fan?" And I'm like, "Oh my god, I'm at a bar where the bartender knows who SKE is." In America, if they see that, they're like, "Skate? What's skate?" And I'm like,
Yeah.
"It's SKE," and they're like, "Oh." And so you guys all represented in an international community that I could be part of, and just being here, like I mean, just the fact, Robin, you did this. I mean, to me, it's the most important moment. It's the best moment. Like you created something out of nothing for international fans, and we're growing every year, or not every year, every month. It's like someday we'll be able to say every year.
Yeah.
But honestly, like
Every
that's my
episode?
favorite.
Every
episode. Thank you.
Good one.
Um,
Yeah.
That's a good one.
You guys deserve the biggest applause in the world, you, GinoZX. I'm so proud of you guys for doing this, and that I think is the most best moment in my life for the show. Seeing you guys put that up on Facebook and being, are, huh? And then like watching it and being obsessed over it, and then bugging the hell out of you to get me on the show. And finally,
That's how you do it. And basically, that's a good reason I'm still doing it. I love reading the comments. I don't comment that much on YouTube or on Stage 48. But I love reading, the people. I love their stories, their views on on this product. It's just like, you're a fan of something and you want to release that tension. You're passionate about stuff, and that's why I actually did, because this subject is hard for international fans.
Yeah.
When you need
It
to
really
explain
is,
to like sort of like your coworkers, like, oh yeah, I like this music of them. So why are they dancing like all in bikini and stuff? Oh, that's why you like them, because they're girls. Like, no, and then you need to go to explain all this, and it's very tiresome. They just don't get it, and it's like, and then you have the
Well-
people who do understand, and you
Yeah.
can share the real thoughts, the real reason why you like
Mhm.
this.
Yep. And you can
And-
have an actually intelligent discussion with them, and that's what I'm really
Right.
missing. And that was
So, yeah, just and DX, me and you, we comment a lot back on the YouTube clips. I really enjoy talking to everyone. We have an international fan base now, like, people from South America, North
Yeah.
America. We have Chinese fans, we have
Yep.
Japanese fans, we have people from the Czech Republic.
Yeah.
Czech?
Czech
I don't know.
Republic, yeah,
Czech
Czech
Republic.
Republic.
I mean, we have people literally all over the world we've brought together. I mean, our YouTube comments went from a few to,
Yeah.
I mean, I have to take a whole day just to respond to them, which is awesome. It's
Yeah.
awesome. I love what everyone has to say. They're so intelligent. Our fans are so smart, and they all want to talk. They all want to share their opinions. And I love it when so many of them have such different opinions of us and like what they think about what we talk about. It's so great to hear different perspectives, and a lot of them are really smart. We'll be talking about something we don't know the answer to, and like every time, the very first comment, there will be one fan who will tell us exactly what we missed. Like when you thought about the flash in the video,
Oh yeah.
everyone-
Very
was
good
like-
one, yeah.
like, boom, boom, boom. So it was Yui's, thing, and I'm like, I love our fans. They're so
I
smart.
totally missed that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it definitely was Oguri Ewing taking a
Yep.
picture
That
with
was
the
Yui.
camera.
And that was our fan. Like,
yeah.
all just
Well-
they got you like right like that.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, I'm done.
We were talking about AK Bingo, right?
Yeah.
Remember
Mm.
when Jury was presenting her her appeal? Remember what Muramoto said to cause Mako was saying, no, she doesn't do that. Muramoto said, "Go, Sun Music! Go!"
Oh yeah, it's from this week I think. Yeah, I think. Oh man. Go to Sun Music. Oh man. For those
So
that do
weird.
not know, Sun Music is Kojimako's new promotion, pretty much. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Or
basically
it's-
like a big
Agency.
agency with the god called Gets, like he's
Yeah.
part of that.
Dandi Sakano.
Yeah.
Dandi Sakano.
That this was Yayo's unofficial transition to next topic. That
Oh,
was
yeah.
just amazing.
well, basically, the next topic. I was just gonna share, the usual plug. When you want to talk with us.
can I-
Oh, sorry,
can I
man.
can I still say something about
Oh, yeah,
the
go
show?
for it.
Oh,
Or
sorry,
with
man.
Tito.
Sorry
Alright,
about that.
Tito.
Sorry.
Nah, I just wanted to share one more thing before you go to your plugs, Robin, and that's the best thing about this show for me is watching it grow from the humble beginnings to what it is now. The
Very high horses, like, yes, really, podcast.
well, seeing as we went from like 10 views to 400 in a year, I'm saying yes. We've pretty much grown. But the one of the things that still sticks to me was like, okay, so 3 years ago I showed you the movie of Sayaka being ridiculous, and then about 1.5 years ago you're like, yeah, I want to go streaming, but I don't know how. So I was like, bring me your computer, we'll fix that shit up. And then you turn into a failed streamer on Twitch, being Overwatch and Hearthstone and stuff. And then suddenly you're like, yeah, let's do an AKB podcast. And I'm like, oh my God, what the hell is he going to do? and for some reason it all worked out, It's
Yep. Crazy
and
how
it's
this,
just, for me it's fun. I said from the beginning I cannot be on every week because of private stuff and work and stress and all that. But for me it's just fun seeing every week, like, oh, there are new guests. Hey, it's Derek, it's Yayo, it's
I'm sitting
It's
on your
the-
couch
the-
filming a segment for the show.
yeah,
That was
Oh, go
those
for it, Derek.
types
Okay.
of things,
Yeah.
I was
Go for it,
gonna
Derek.
say a couple people actually said that was their favorite segment was your guys' little skit. Like somebody was like, that was so fun, that was amazing, and I thought that I was like I laughed so much when I saw that, like because I wasn't.
There'll definitely be more in the future. I don't want to do it like every time, but
Yeah, it has to be special.
Yeah,
It
when
has to be
inspiration
special.
comes up, they're like, oh, I'll just use it, fix something.
Mm.
Yeah, how many takes did that take? Like 3, 4, or was
I would
it
say 5 actually.
4, 5? You guys didn't want to see the setup we made just to film this thing because we were both we were like, okay, we need this at the camera at eye height. Do we have something to put this on?
Well, the thing is, I want to film it with my just video camera, but the thing is so old, my phone is actually a better quality than using that video camera. So let's use the phone. I don't have a selfie stick because I'm not a pleb, and I don't have anything around it. So, alright, so, let's get these whiskey cases, then stack them up. Okay, let's put it in here. Oh, it doesn't want to work. We need some books. What books are you not reading? Put them in the pile. Oh, still not stable. Grab some tissues and put it in there. Alright, then have this desk light I use for just, doing this difference. Just put it on there. Like, alright, let's set up and...
It was a monument of failure, but it worked.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Somehow.
No.
Oh,
So for anyone out there, this was the legendary backstory of how 48 Group Talk came. Thanks, Gino, because I was wondering how this all kind of really came about. You guys have never really talked about it, so.
True.
It all started because Robin wanted to be a Twitch streamer.
yeah.
And his computer kept failing. So I was like, bring me that computer, I will fix this.
It's okay. It's okay.
And thus 48 Group was born.
Yeah.
Nice.
And that,
Oh, yeah.
yes, exactly.
Okay, yeah. So the community, people who watch us, you can always message us on podcast48talk@gmail.com. Really, I would love to read your emails. All your opinions, your talks, your questions.
By the way, this is quite. This could be something for the commenters on this.
Yeah.
What is your favorite moment during the year we've been doing this
Well,
podcast?
I tried to ask it last week and we didn't get that much of a reply, but well, maybe this week. Who knows? Yeah. So emails. You can go there. You go on our Twitter at RageBally, at DXTakamina, at UCAN48Yeo, or to DerekVasconi.com. There's always there. GinoZX.
You can find me on my blog.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. That's stroopwafels and sushi.
.com.
Okay.
You can
You
put
got
that
it,
comment or that link in the YouTube.
Put the link in the description.
Yeah.
Sounds yummy. Oishi.
Okay.
yourself.
Normally we do this before we plug. Anyone else have plugging before we go to our recommendations for next week?
I'm going to be uploading a couple of Renai's Senkyo gameplays this week, and that's what it's actually.
Good job.
I forgot this though. It's coming though. It's only 2 weeks away or 3 weeks away. AnimeCon.
Oh yeah.
World Forum, The Hague, Netherlands. Oh man, we're gonna be so busy. We have in total 3 panels. 2 of us are 48 Talk and Idol Talk, the influence of Japanese idols, and a horror, J-horror panel where Derek will, use his experience to talk about that. And it's gonna be one crazy weekend. You can meet us, take pictures, ask questions, anything. We're just gonna have fun this whole weekend. So if you're still, I want to take a trip to the Netherlands. Let's go to the World Forum. AnimeCon, yes.
I have something. I'm going to Japan this Thursday.
Oh wow.
Yes.
This guy.
And
those guys.
me and Derek are planning to do a one-room podcast together.
Yes.
I do want to see the Derek and Yeo road trip special in Japan.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So
We'll do some filming. Me and him have been planning.
I imagine just you're walking down the street with just, those 50, like in the 50s, those music and all of those happy sounds. Maybe like Mr. Sandman, like bum 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 bum, and they're down the street like smiling. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
Japan,
want to see it in the style of what they did with AB Fry.
Oh god.
It's gonna be like that. Me and him trying to hitchhike all around and everything. No, if it's Japan, so the background music would be more like anime. It'd be more like because that's all you hear in Akihabara. anywhere you walk, you just hear it blasting out. So
Oh yeah.
Oh
That's
no, we were
Akira.
gonna hear Nagai Koto because the single.
right.
Oh yeah,
That's
the
right.
single. Right.
It's gonna
That's
play
right.
all over Akihabara.
The guy.
They're gonna
Yep.
be.
Oh god.
We're gonna
Alright.
do a set. Well, I mean, me and Derek are gonna do the part of the dance where they go marionette.
No, count on it. You can just
And
count
then,
on
then
it.
just to jump like
Yeah. Ugh.
song is terrible. The song is so
Oh my god.
Okay, recommendations. I have a few. So we forgot to talk about this, but it was announced only today. Murayama Yuri is now not only the theater angel, but also the creator. She is going to create a stage, especially for the 16 gen. It's coming out in July, I would say.
Yep. July 28th.
That's huge.
Yeah,
That's big.
That's
So,
really big. I'm so
uh,
stoked for it. I'm really stoked for it because 16 gen are good.
They're powerful.
Period.
Oh.
They're powerful. So I can't wait to see what what Murayama is going to do with them because it can only be awesome.
And also too, just really super quick. Wouldn't it be interesting if the 16 gen were to be announced as their own team because they're that good. They're that
Oh,
good.
That would be crazy, yeah. Just
Yeah.
generation teams. There are a
Mhm.
lot of them. It's like the biggest group I've ever seen in a generation, right?
They could be a
like
team.
17 right now.
Yeah,
So.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. Other than recommendation I had, well, the biggest one, of course, and I am free on that day, so I can watch it live. Yes,
Oh,
the
God.
first day sales.
I
Theater
really
stage.
wish I could. I really wish I could watch it. Ugh.
That's gonna be on Wednesday. You can watch that. Definitely watch
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Definitely watch that. Yo, you will. What's something to say?
Tuesday is her birthday. Yay!
Yay.
May 30th. Woo!
19 she's turning, right?
19,
20.
right? 20. Oh wow.
Mako turning 20?
20.
Really?
Woo!
Adult.
Adult. Oh god.
Man, she's
Wow.
gonna
Legal
be
to
drinking.
drinking, and more drinking.
Yep.
Oh, so you're gonna visit her in the day, handshake, and then you're gonna meet her later at a bar with her first beer.
I'll make sure no bunchins around, you know.
You
Oh
know
yeah,
what?
feel free to kill them. Feel free to kill them or throw them from a building or something.
Just
They need to be dead yet.
just wear a wig and a skirt. You're like, I'm the newest member. Can you say? You just say like, well, prove it, and then you just do the dance there, and like, oh, that's impressive. Oh, then it's no scandal. They're just members hanging out.
Yeah.
I could.
Yeah, I don't
I'll
know.
put like a Orokawa Minoru move, you know, from AKB. Just wear a blonde wig.
Oh boy, oh boy. One more, because I was also
The
recently.
craziest reference.
Fourth generation had their like 10th anniversary stage.
Oh yeah.
With a lot of graduated members came back, like Asuka and Aki.
Yep.
That's also fun to see. I haven't a clue what it actually did, but it looked fun. Looked like pictures.
Well, that would be cool to see them. So good for them.
Anyone else recommendations for next week?
Well, it's
I'm good.
it's not really for shows or music or anything, but everyone just should buy the CDs and vote.
Yes.
Do
Okay.
it.
It's
Do
all
it.
Use all your money. You got vacation money. Use it.
It's
All
a
right.
time,
Be
man.
part of some. Yeah, be part of the Sasenkyo this year. We've been talking it up for how long now? Like do something about
Every
it. Like even if it's just one vote, you could say you did it. Like it's kind of cool. It's fun, you know. And what if your one vote makes a difference? Who knows? What if it comes down to that?
Can only hope.
You never know.
All right. Well, once again, it's been an amazing year. I'm planning to still do this because I'm having so much fun every week. Because of work now, I've been doing like less focus, but I'm still enjoying it. I will get better. I'm gonna follow like an editing class and do more stuff. You know, just grow. We'll see what we do in the future. Once again, thank you for watching this week's episode of 48 Talk.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I have an announcement to make.
Oh.
Oh no!
Uh,
Graduation. He's leaving.
Derek Vasconi will stay on the show. Sorry, I had to.
Oh, bad
Sorry.
joke, man. All right.
Cheesy.
Bad.
Had to.
Real bad.
So
Anyways, guys.
we'll see then everybody next week. Bye, everybody.
Jojo.
Bye.
Yayo.
Happy anniversary! 1 year! Woo!